Aloha, this is Olivia. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to chat a topic with everyone. It is called Life is Short, so go for it. Recently, we just passed Thanksgiving weekend. Every year around end of the November to the beginning of the next year, it is the holiday season for all the Americans. So most people, they usually arranging travels, having weeks or days off, shopping, spending time with family, or joining many end of the year parties. And from the beginning of the December, you will notice that the radio stations start to playing all the Christmas songs all day long till the Christmas Day. So every time when I heard the Christmas song, it's reminding me that this year finished already. It's another year finished. Time flies so fast. So when you were young, you didn't seem to feel that time passed so quickly. But when you grow up, you feel like year passed so quick. 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, like a blink. And it's all passed so soon. Especially for those people that has children, they will notice that the child grow up so fast. They were baby and then become bigger children and go to school and then leave home. And for me, I'm always single, so I don't have much of the family burdens. But I always have a goal for myself. Like I came to America when I was 32. I got my master's degree at 35, got my green card at 41, and started my first business at 42, opened my second business at 43, and I'm 45 now, and what can I accomplish for the next year? There have been many sudden news recently, such as a famous Taiwanese celebrity who died when he was filming a TV show in China. He is tall, handsome, and only 35 years old. The reason why he died is probably because the long hours working and he was running so hard and couldn't breathe suddenly, and the heart stopped and he just died at the scene. There were two Korean celebrity girls committed suicide one month after the other. And there is another well-known YouTuber in Taiwan. She just announced that she's no longer going to do the video because she's sick. Why she's sick? Because she was taking care of her depressive husband, so she got sick too. There were something happened to two of my friends in Hawaii too. The first one is a vendor friend. He was very young, like in his 20s, and we often talk to each other when we meet each other in the store. He's very friendly and he's a very nice guy. He just got married and have two very cute little babies. One day when he was unloading the container was full of the kitchen stone, the counter stone. Those are very heavy counter stones. So he was unloading the containers, and suddenly the stone fall. So he was crushed to death inside the container. It was a shocking news to everybody, and he just left baby and the family behind. That was a tragedy, and everybody couldn't believe that. Another story is my another electrician friend. He usually come to help me fix the things in my stores. He's very talented. He can fix almost everything. One day I called him to fix my TV because there were some problems, and he didn't pick up the phone. I thought, maybe he was busy, so I didn't call him again. After a few weeks, there was a mutual friend told me that, do you know that the electrician guy, he passed away already? I say, what? He said, yeah, he was sick. He had stomach cancer, and he was still working, didn't stay in the hospital for therapy, so he just passed away very soon. I was in a shock again because he was fine, he was healthy, and he comes to my store all the time and fixing things. I didn't expecting of losing him so quick and so soon. So I realized that life is short and fragile. You really cannot control what is going to happen in the next second. Although I believe most people know that life is short, you should live at the moment and do what you want to do. But I think most of the people sometimes they think too much. They are hesitate making decision. They are afraid of failure, and they are worried. They don't want to make the first move, and so they're just sitting there and thinking about it. That's all. For me, maybe because of my personality, I'm Aries, so I'm always taking action and go for it. Of course, anything before I do, I will consider it thoroughly, and if it's doable, I will do it. So 1 year after I opened my first shop, I opened my second one. Honestly, on the timeline, it is a little bit too quick to open my second store after 1 year. But my idea was just I want to expand when I was still young, and because our first store was a success, so I want to have another success on other locations. So after some consideration, I jump in. Unfortunately, the second store was not perfect on the location. After we opened the door, we noticed that many of other stores, they're closing down. That was out of our expectation. And due to the closing down of other business, it's affecting the traffic come to this area. So that is greatly, in fact, affecting our business. In addition, because I'm short-handed, most of the time because I handle a lot of stuff by myself and I running back forth between two stores. Lots of questions, lots of problems happen, and I have to deal it by myself. It was so stressful and very hard. So after 1.5 years, when the contracts end, I closed down my second store. Many people told me that I shouldn't open this second store. But I feel I learned so much valuable experience from this store. Although I learned from a very, very hard way. Within the 2 years, I have the practical experience of running two stores together and solving all the problems by myself. Not many people have the chance to experience it, but I did. And I'm glad I learned this when I am still young. And I believe this experience is going to helping me for the rest of my life in decision making, looking things from different point of view, considering thoroughly again from the many different angles and the problem solving skills. Although I didn't success in this store, but I tried my best. If I didn't have the courage to try, maybe until today I'm still regretting it or thinking about why I didn't take the chance to try. I remember the famous Chinese guy Ma Yun said in one of his speech, he said this process is like chasing a girlfriend. It is normal if you fail, but it is better than you regretting you never try in the rest of your life. As I mentioned in my previous videos, after you awaken, you will see things differently. So in life, each stage has different goals. And for me, at this very moment, my goal is to learn my lesson, readjust myself, and try to stand up again. It's frustrated, but I have to stand up again. Making decisions take courage, but facing failure take even greater courage. Many people, when they fail, they start to complain or blame others. They blame because of him, that, because of that, complain of that, all because of others' fault lead to my failure. And they never look at them inside and see what went wrong and learn their lesson. Life is like waves, as I said before. It's always up and down. And there are so many difficulties and challenges lying in front of you. Those are all destined. Those are the tasks from the God. And you have to try your best to finish them, to learn your lesson in this life. Or it is highly possibility that you have to face all this again in your next life. Do you want to go through all this again in your next life? No, right? So you need to try your best to finish them in this life. So I'm just here to share my own experience, and like everybody else, nothing is always going smooth, always success. So I'll share my failure experience for everybody, and I hope that everyone will learn to use your wisdom to pass all your difficulties and challenge in your life, and try to become fearless and brave when making decisions and facing the fail. Mahalo for watching today's video, and I'm glad I'm here to sharing my stories, and hope that can help for some of you, and be optimistic in your life, and there is nothing to lose. So life is short. If you want to do something, just go for it. And don't forget, pass your love to anybody that you love, your family, your friend, because life is short. You don't know what's going to happen in the next second. Mahalo for watching today's video. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.